creating jobs here in Flint and in Michigan. You know, there were a bunch of folks at the Republican National Convention, when they heard about the prospect of providing some loan guarantees to the auto industry, said that's just dumb money. They don't think it's smart to invest in the U.S. auto industry. Now, I have said repeatedly that the U.S. auto industry needs to change, but it needs a government that's going to be a partner for change. And so what I've said is, we are going to help the auto industry retool to create the fuel-efficient cars of the future, the hybrids and the electric cars of the future. And we are going to develop the battery technology to make it happen. We're going to develop the technologies that are going to allow us to plug in a car at night, unplug it during the day. And I don't want those cars built in Japan. I don't want them built in South Korea. I want them to be built in Flint, Michigan. I want them to be built in the United States of America. That's the kind of change you can expect from an Obama administration. That's the kind of change you can expect from an Obama administration. And not just on cars. We are going to create a whole new generation of green jobs here in America. Governor Granholm, Lieutenant Governor Cherry, they've been at the front lines on this. We're going to invest in solar and wind and biodiesel and hydro fuels and reopen steel mills making windmills and reopen closed plants making solar panels. And that is going to be good not just for our economy and creating jobs here in America, but it will be good for our environment, and it will be good for our national security. I'm tired of borrowing from China to give money to Saudi Arabia. So we are going to, my goal is that by the end of this administration, we are on track to end our dependence on Middle Eastern oil. We will not have to depend on Middle Eastern oil if we start taking the steps that are necessary. And while we're at it, let's rebuild our infrastructure in this country. John McCain doesn't have a plan to rebuild our infrastructure, but I do. Making sure that we start rebuilding our roads and our bridges, laying broadband lines all across America, creating a high-speed rail system all throughout the Midwest that connects Chicago to Detroit to Flint to Indianapolis to St. Louis, putting 2 million laborers back to work, construction workers back to work,